You know, Ilana's amazing.
She captivates the room.
Ilana is a game changer. I love this woman.
So this is how it all started. A decade ago, I almost lost everything I had. And to give some context, I did leap again and again in my career, from Air Force to engineering, all the way to vice president. But at some point, this was not enough either. And I was trying to figure out why. Theoretically, I should be so grateful, but something is not enough. Why am I a fraction of who I could be? So when a friend of mine came and said, hey, let's start a company together, I got so excited. So we worked on it day and night to prove our company and to build it. And we even raised capital. And investors actually evaluated our tiny baby for almost $5 million. I remember looking at the term sheet. It was said $800,000 that we're going to get. I remember closing my eyes thinking, how did I get this lucky? So during the goodbye party from my previous job as a vice president, I told everyone about the company. I was so excited. My co-founder, the same day, decided to take the money, throw me out of the business, and I was left with nothing. No job, no salary, no startup, no investment, and worst of all, my ego down the drain. What do I do now? My entire identity was always attached to my title, to my achievement, to the company that I was with. Suddenly, I was a complete nobody. Do I look for a job? Do I look to start a startup? I don't even know who I am anymore. And for somebody that is so high achiever, so driven, that crushed me. I couldn't sleep at night. I couldn't wake up in the morning, and I was starting to spiral down. I was snappy at my kids. I was snappy at my husband. My health deteriorated. I found myself hospitalized a few times. At that point, I knew I need to figure this out. Now, I did search for a lot of things. I Googled everything. How could I find my next career direction? What is next for me? What is my passion? But none of this helped. I could find either very motivational, like, hoo-hoo, you can do it. I'm like, I know I can do it, but I don't know what. So at that point, I made a promise that if I ever get out of this situation, I absolutely have to tell the world how. And this is the basis of Leap Academy. Since then, I did reinvent myself and leap again and again. And I started a company, I sold a company, I'm invested today in over 100 companies, I advised companies, I sit on boards, I started public speaking. And what I realized is that I am leaping actually again and again and again. I'm just getting better at it. And Leap was born in order to help anyone driven to reinvent and leap their career, fast track to leadership, get the roles that they want, start businesses, start portfolio career, whatever it is that you want. And I wanted to make sure that every single person has the skills, the connection, that network, the personal brand, whatever it is, to reinvent themselves and leap their careers. So 4 years later, we're one of the fastest growing companies, according to Inc., in America. We have these huge events with hundreds of people, with speakers that are coming on stage and are really showing you what is possible. Our podcast is speaking to people like the president of Starbucks, the president of Shopify, Richard Branson, and so many more. What's most amazing is to see our clients get results that honestly I didn't even imagine were possible. From people who are making $25 an hour and now they're making over $200,000 a year. Or people that ring the bell in NASDAQ. Or people that raise capital. Or folks that landed from director and leaped all the way to CEO. This is what's possible. We're about to disrupt professional education. We want to make sure that any single person who has driven has a home to go and become the best version of themselves. Because in Leap Academy, it's not about what we make. It's about what we make possible.